keep smoking dirt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cat.
It's the motherfucking Good Guys podcast, man.
Part 2 again.
Back in this bitch with another one, dog.
Another one.
Episode 149. He's slick and real.
What's the square root of 149?
18.
Don't give me the line, man.
Don't check my
Some
man.
shit with a 7 pride. I don't know. What's up with y'all niggas, man? What y'all got going on?
Ain't shit, man.
It's February, Black History Month.
Yes, that's
I'm black, yo.
shout out to Black History Month, man. Shout out to Black History Month. It was the shortest month, but we here.
Y'all think Tom Brady thought about that before he announced his retirement on the first day of Black History Month?
Try to ruin it for us.
I did see somebody say that, like, this is the official end of the white quarterback era type shit. Like, what y'all think about that?
Fucking finally.
We gonna talk about that more. We got Valentine's Day coming up. This is more so y'all like Valentine's Day. Fuck Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we got. Like I said, if y'all don't know, bruh.
Do you know the history of Valentine's Day?
This guy right here, I've known him for 10 years.
Man.
This is literally the Valentine's Day Scrooge.
Oh God, I will take that proudly, bro. Fuck
Literally, like if you got teddy bears and chocolates, he gonna tear the head off and milk them.
that
bitches.
shit
Like,
out.
yeah.
Fuck that
shit out
shit.
of here.
It's literally
Look.
Scrooge. Bro.
Why can't you having fun?
If you into that shit, then so be it. More
Shit.
power to you. I'm probably going to be forced to be into it at some point.
See?
What's
There you go.
wrong? What's wrong with showing some affection to your lady?
Nothing. But if that's the only day you do it, then we got a problem.
Ain't nobody say that though. Why is that an assumption?
I'm single, so I don't got no obligation to do a goddamn thing for nobody. I ain't getting shit. Don't expect shit.
True.
That's how I'm coming with it.
I mean, niggas Christmas plan.
But
I ain't getting shit. I ain't buying shit.
no bullshit. But I did have an idea. So I be seeing like every year, motherfucking like the Friendsgiving thing with Thanksgiving and shit. Then this time come around, you know, the females be doing they Galentine's Day shit, they call it.
Okay.
So I was thinking like, you know, why the single men don't got nothing like that.
Ain't no way, bro.
And like we can start calling it Palentine's Day. You get your pals, the single pals together.
But I'm saying though, bro, you can't. It's no way I'm cutting my mind and be like, yeah, bro, shorty been bullshitting. She been ignoring my calls all day.
Try to hang out.
You trying to go get some food? Trying to go to eat?
You hungry?
Look,
You trying to go to the movies?
if
Like,
you have a girl, go
What?
make up with your girl on Valentine's Day.
but
But
I'm saying,
this
nah,
is for the single
you
niggas
single.
that just
Now you single, but you know you be trying to bag a joint and she bluff you because she got another little nigga.
Oh,
So
yeah,
your
that's
ass,
tough.
you at home.
That's a tough
That's the
situation.
same situation with Valentine's Day. Not all the time, but they might be single or whatever until they go out with their girlfriends.
Right.
So I'm not calling your phone and saying let's go to the movies, bruh. We gotta both have a date. I'm not calling your phone. Say let's go to dinner. Maybe we could be a business meeting, but it ain't gonna feel right on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, everybody gonna be coupled up. That
It
shit
ain't
gonna
gonna feel
look
right on
crazy,
Valentine's
bro.
Day. You know where we could go?
The call not even gonna fit like.
We could hit the gym.
Yeah.
We can go lift weights. Fool.
It might be the only safe space for real, bro.
I'm saying we can bench press all that shit, man.
Get your motherfucking anger out, hit the heavy
Yeah.
bag.
Fuck these bitches.
Oh,
Two.
she ain't even fucking pick up today.
I love my son. I hate this bitch. That's Valentine's Day. We had the gym working out. But
I mean, some niggas will take that over just being in the house.
Nah, I'm gonna be in the house, bro. I'll catch you on the
You
15th.
hear me? Please, okay.
you try to catch any Valentine's Day stragglers if you smart. Definitely
There you go.
If you smart, they out there. Lonely, looking for a move. What you doing tonight? Man, come on. Got you. Man.
That shit is a hoax. Don't believe in Valentine's
Don't
Day.
believe in Valentine's.
Fuck that little baby ass arrow shooting ass motherfucker.
Damn. It's a fucking
This
kid.
nigga, he's Valentine's Day Scrooge. He's like remember the Grinch?
Yeah.
He's like the Grinch, and then Cupid would be like Santa Claus and shit. Like this.
Fuck no,
I'm
man.
gonna rob this nigga.
Yeah.
Take his bow and arrow and shit.
I feel like my shit is a little more heroic than that.
Robin.
Yeah, I'm saving people from that bullshit.
Save your money, nigga.
You hear me?
$12.99 for chocolates? Get out of here. $15 for a teddy bear? Trash.
That should be $5 tomorrow. Wait on it.
Right. Shit. 75% off 2 days from now.
Hey, fool.
Fuck, February 16th, get this shit for a penny, nigga.
Give it to Shorty on the 17th. It's like, yeah, I was thinking about you on more than just Valentine's Day.
I had it getting delivered, but you know, it was
I
snowing
got
that
locked
day.
up 2 days ago, man, but I had these already. Here you go.
Remember, it snowed that day. That shit slowed it up. Hey, Mo.
Yeah.
Like I said, don't expect nothing from me, dog.
Valentine's Day is out.
Yeah, that's outrageous.
I just thought I
Don't
was
even
giving
call.
you
Don't
niggas-
name it. If you gonna go out with your mans, bro, y'all just gonna go out to the bar and look for some single women. Just call it that. We going to the bar and looking for single. We
I
going
feel
out.
like even that might look a little crazy. Like you get to the bar, everybody already
up.
paired up. for
Everybody
real.
not gonna be paid up though.
You don't think so?
Not every single
Not every
person.
single
It'll be a
person.
lot of couples, but not every single person. You know what I'm saying? It'll be some singles out there.
So, like, how do you even call your mans?
Needle in a haystack.
How you even call your mans and be like, hey, yo, what you doing for Valentine's Day, bro?
Man, nah, it's February
It sounds
14th.
better than saying what you doing for Valentine's Day, nigga. What you
Both
asking
of
me
them-
for?
Don't ask either. Like, don't ask either.
Where can you go, bro? I'm going to the park and walk.
Look, I'm with you. The only safe place is the gym.
What you say earlier about the grill?
See, that was my thinking. Like, you get together, have a little cookout on the patio or
It's
something.
February 14th.
February. Listen, y'all. If your man asks you to slap something on his grill,
Hey.
February,
Oh, nah.
something wrong.
Please word it different than that.
It's cold outside,
It's cold
y'all.
out, yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Niggas
You
got
gotta
the,
fight that nigga, Mo. Like,
niggas got the foreman grill.
The foreman grill.
Shit, me.
burn that house just because you want to make some steaks and shit.
Valentine's Day, you got a home cooked meal for your homeboy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about the lowest I'm saying.
You do know what niggas are saying right now. Like, nigga, if you ain't got nobody on Valentine's Day, just go home and be lonely.
Yeah.
I said go to the gym.
Yeah, that's exactly
Go to
what
the
I'm saying.
gym.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Take a friend on the date. Take a family member. Y'all go do some shit. Who cares? Just enjoy the day, but don't create Valentine's Day.
Take
That's
that,
it.
Man can't have shit.
take that shit on the chin and go watch some Netflix
I see
movies.
this nigga's crazy.
No
Take it on the
bullshit. Take
chin.
it on the chin and watch some Netflix
said
movies.
it.
It'll be alright
God
tomorrow.
damn.
Yeah, sleep it off.
Yeah. Side nigga day always lit.
I feel like it's nothing wrong with like taking your moms out. for
Yeah,
Valentine's
there you
Day.
go.
Maybe you got a cousin. Y'all just, I don't know, go to the bar, go do some shit, nigga. Fuck. Go out. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the day.
Fuck, man.
Don't just sit in the house and be all sad. Like, fuck that.
Don't go outside over these
Don't go
bitches.
outside. Like,
Yeah,
go
hell
do
nah.
something. There's plenty of people out there.
I ain't gonna say go
Plenty.
do nothing because you might be sad you go out there. You can see everybody paying up like that and shit.
But
But
see, that's...
ain't it a movie like that?
I know,
Motherfucker
bro.
go out on Valentine's Day and just be sad as shit. Like then they meet some random
Yeah,
motherfucker.
you gotta meet people, but people have a person because they went out and met them. Like,
Let the couples have that day, man.
at some point, they met that person. Like,
I feel it, but let the couples have that day. Don't
Also-
sit. Don't have your one ass in the booth and shit.
yeah, somebody holding up
The
space.
fuck?
Like, yeah, table of two. Yeah, we
Yeah,
would,
bro.
but this nigga over there by himself.
This nigga just keep buying fucking Patron shots and shit.
Nigga over there
At the
crying and shit.
table.
Fucking living
Nigga
margaritas.
over there crying.
Fuck.
Nigga won't sit at the bar
Crying
for
and
shit.
shit. Yeah,
That's tough.
man. So long, yeah, that's about it.
Shit, that'll be a content piece. Just sit in restaurants on February 14th and watch you getting stood up. God damn.
That's fucked up. That
That shit
my
better than
ass.
cheaters.
That shit depressing.
I
You
mean,
just record people depressing moments.
go sit in the booth with him like, bro.
That's fucked up too.
How you
Yeah,
feel? I've been watching you for
Can we
45
talk about that?
minutes. How
Let's
do you
talk about that
feel?
real quick. Let's talk about standing people up.
Oh, nah, that's crazy.
That was a wild era, bro.
Yeah.
How do you tell someone, yeah, meet me at such and such at this time?
Don't show
and just never go. Like,
Alright, I did that a couple times. That I thought of. I was a wild nigga.
It's even crazier back before cell phones and shit, though.
it's understandable
Niggas
because there's
don't know
no way
what
that
happened to your
it's
ass.
understandable because you can't communicate, right? If you ain't on phone, but why the fuck did you set this plan up? Like,
I was evil, bro.
fucked up.
Have y'all ever been like really stood up? Like, not she called and changed the plans, but
stood up like she just
like,
didn't. Yeah, they hit you back. Hell yeah. It happened in my younger years. That's why I'm so heartless on the whole nine.
it was like
Fuck outta
it
here.
was like a date or she was just supposed to come through.
Hell yeah, nigga. You call the bitch, yeah, we gonna go do this, we gonna go do that. But I bet. Buy the tickets.
Oh,
That time come around.
That's
Your
the
ass
blow.
like,
That's the blow right there.
That'll be the blow.
man, you like, damn, who trying to go to Whoopty Whoopty?
Yeah. They ain't got real.
Like, nigga.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, no.
And I'm never inviting you no fucking way again.
Hard on the bitch.
Never talking to you again, whole time.
Say
Fuck
that.
that.
Yeah, that was a wild era.
Yeah, I'd have hated that shit in like the 90s, though. Nigga gotta go to the payphone 5 times.
Find a page.
God damn it. Bitch, I know I said 9:30.
Yeah, man.
What y'all want to get into next, dog?
What the segues? We got any segues?
Not really. How y'all feel about the price of eggs?
Jesus
Get
Christ.
into the economy.
Jesus Christ. I can't even make an omelet now.
What's up with this? I don't want to call it a trend because they do this shit right in front of our faces. They tell us we got a shortage, and then all of a sudden a major factory burns down. And we're just like, oh, coincidence.
A
Like,
whole farm. If y'all didn't see that shit, the biggest supply.
Hillendale. Like the shit when you go to the grocery store, you see Hillendale Farms on every fucking egg carton damn near.
Biggest supply.
That joint
fucking
burned
eggs,
down. Like,
big ass fire. Just so happened to be in the middle of a shortage.
like,
So expect that shit to go up a little bit more too.
Jesus.
Kawinky dink.
I'm about to buy a chicken.
I think not. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold
Shit,
you.
I said the same thing, bro.
I've been,
eggs.
yeah, that's.
I'm not even
20
an egg guy like that.
When 2020 started, my people was kind of on some survival and shit, start get the garden going, building certain things. But bro, it's a certain mindset in that that's very valuable, bro, because
Yeah, you really can't rely on nothing.
can't rely on this shit, bro. Like y'all, we're so conditioned to be able to say, all right, I'm gonna go work for money. I'm gonna take the money to go buy some eggs. What if they stop making eggs, but you're still hungry? All right, you gonna take your money and go buy something else. What if they don't have that no more? Like,
Yeah, like shit.
you're not conditioned to grow your own eggs.
Or
You're
what if
like,
that bank you putting your money in say,
Yeah.
nigga, ain't no more
What if
money.
the bank should then say, yeah, we deleted everybody's account last night. Sorry.
Yeah.
And just hopped on a plane and left the country. Then what? Like, you can't even buy a plane ticket to chase their ass. Like,
When I seen that shit, I was like, bro, ain't no way that's a fucking accident. Somebody with a fucking cow kicked over the lantern like they did back in the day and shit. Like, fuck out of here. Shit, niggas playing chess, that's all I'm
Listen,
gonna
get
say.
the fuck out of here.
Motherfuckers is playing chess out here.
Yeah.
So look, this is 3 weeks straight. We got basically the same fucking story. And this shit gets crazier and crazier to me every fucking time. This time we got the Virginia 13-year-old AAU or high school, what was that, middle school? Middle schoolish, high schoolish coach.
right.
That one of her students couldn't make it to the game and she fucking uniform up.
That's a coach right
and
there.
go out there and get to cooking these little
That's a coach right
That's
there.
a coach I play for.
Stop.
Yeah, you hear me. Any day of the week.
serious,
I'm
bro.
so serious.
Listen, I know they can't do that.
But lead by
If
example.
I'm a teenager,
You niggas are crazy.
bro, you on the football team, you 17, somebody get hurt, we need another man. And one of the assistant coaches like, you know what? I'm suiting up.
Long as
You
y'all
ain't gonna be cool with that?
No,
You're a liar.
Well, get your
You're a
old ass
liar.
back.
How
And then
nigga turn
she
into
like,
Ray Lewis?
the coach,
Yeah.
they 13. She probably like
13 is
late
crazy.
20s. Yeah, exactly.
13
And
is
then
crazy.
My
I'm thinking
next thought
something in
was
17. 13
my
is crazy.
next thought was, if you don't go out there and put up Wilt numbers, bitch, you trash. You some shit.
Put up 4 points a game. You're 13-year-old.
She everywhere out there.
Sit your ass
Bruh,
down.
if I go out there and get some 13-year-olds and don't drop 70, I shouldn't be hooping, bro. Like,
These
The
are-
craziest
these are
thing
facts.
though is how the fuck the refs just allow this shit. Like
grown ass woman out there, like, bro, she tall as fuck.
uniform don't even fit.
13 is she's swatting shit out there. Don't bring it in the paint. That shit is
I might say
crazy.
you can't do nothing but pass, coach.
She's 22. 22 to 13.
13 is crazy.
That's like
17
what?
year old.
She got a 9-year advantage on him. I mean,
That's like a college athlete coming back to hoop.
13 is crazy. Yeah,
13.
13 is still middle school for us. That's like JV. You know what I'm saying? So that's like somebody who's already past varsity coming back to play JV. You know what I'm saying? That's nah.
Insanity.
but that's I mean,
Because varsity is bad enough. If you can't play, coming out to play varsity is bad enough. Fool. Like JV is like you're talking 13,
these niggas need help.
14. Everybody
And
trash, don't got no skills.
That's
except
another
two people.
thing, bro. Just let the rest of it. Like, I know Shawty that's missing, not that. Like, She the whole team?
Hell yeah.
You can't just put the rest of them out there and get the W?
See, we was about to forfeit.
Yeah, that's the kill. It's like they just don't have another player like every other team. Like
I'm mad they don't say how much she scored. But she is scorching these motherfuckers in the highlights.
in the video.
All blocks and ones. You're too small.
But how old is this bitch?
Motherfuckers is bullies, dog. That's all
That's-
it
that's-
is.
that
That
is.
shit is crazy.
People reliving their glory days, but
I can see in a practice you busting your team, man.
She's 22. She need to go ahead, like we talked about last week. Go try out for a JUCO.
Some
Like,
shit, bro.
go try out for a school. You 22, you still can. Like
Try and relive.
I wish I ain't gonna lie. I wish my mindset at 22 was that, because literally could have went and played for some of these schools instead of, you know what I'm saying. But
Yeah,
but not no 13-year-old.
you motherfuckers is crazy. Stop getting ideas off Instagram and actually doing that shit. Cause all y'all getting caught. I'm like, clearly it's like,
Not working.
yeah, bro. Nobody's.
I want to hear a
figured it out
success story. I motherfucker make it to the league and shit. They're like, yeah, I went back to high school.
yet. What's the protocol, bro? Like, if you make it that far, what's the protocol?
You already made
They
it.
find out you really 30 and you supposed to be 23. Now what?
You here now? I mean,
College? From college?
Like, no, like you get to the G League and get to the league or some shit.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it is what it is now. The contract part, the only thing that really
Man.
contract situation gonna change.
That shit crazy.
They gonna be, oh nigga, you getting a vet salary.
You can just go overseas.
Like, I'm a rookie.
And then if you don't want to do that, that make me think you really just doing this shit for fun. Now you really crazy.
Only person I seen successfully do something like that was Brandon Whedon. Oh no. The linebacker James, the linebacker for the Steelers, James
Harrison?
James Harrison. He did the same thing.
He
You
did.
just walk
He was
on.
like, not really walk, well, kind of walked on,
Kinda.
but tried out basically. But no, Whedon was a first round draft pick, but he was in college at 28. He got drafted. He got drafted. Yeah, he got drafted at 29. He turned 30, I think, before his first game.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. James Harrison, I think, was an undrafted free agent. Became a star player at 30. You know what I'm saying? So that is, I ain't gonna lie, that is motivational. I'm not gonna lie.
And that's completely different. You went out there with grown men.
Yeah.
Man.
They went to the
Nigga
pros.
Yeah.
They was the
nigga-
pros and did that shit.
Yeah, these niggas said, who could I whoop on? I'm gonna go to the middle school, beat the shit out these niggas up.
Man, that shit is
That's a
crazy.
big difference.
It's crazy because like when I was like 20-something, I went back and like helped coach like younger kids type shit. Bust their ass in there. I was doing Steph Curry
In the
shit.
practice,
Yeah, in the practices. I ain't go suit up.
We
with
run a
those
scrimmage
niggas,
game.
though.
If we run a scrimmage game against a team, I ain't playing that. You know what I'm saying? But not a real
Yeah,
actual.
bro, like-
Nah.
This motherfucker said, I need
Scrimmage games, yeah. Throw the little practice jersey. Yo, y'all get out there and run. That's
Don't
cool.
got enough for a 10, got feeling.
Yeah, but even you being out there is improving them in the scrimmage games. Not the.
And you're not
I'm
trying to
emphasizing
improve the other
scrimmage,
team
yeah.
either. Like you really out there.
I'm emphasizing the scrimmage games.
Motherfucker
Like,
said, I bust their ass in scrimmage. I need to go under the whistle, nigga.
Bruh.
What a rap.
That shit is crazy. bro.
crazy.
How y'all feel about British Columbia legalizing pretty much all drugs from heroin, fentanyl, coke? Say as long as it's under 2.5 grams, you Gucci.
That's
I
in
mean-
Columbia. That's in Columbia.
No, it's Canada.
Oh, British Columbia. Okay.
Yeah.
Canada.
Um,
White people, huh?
I ain't heard no horror stories from Oregon or wherever the fuck did it here, so maybe this should be
Keep
the
it under
thing.
the raps.
You
My
can say
thing
that.
is,
No, because that's one, y'all gotta learn about this country, and honestly, most of the world, our medical industry. I think we talked about it on the show. We might not have. The way they treating people is not all right. You have an illness. This is a cure. All right, boom, you're cured. It's okay. You have an illness. Here's a medication to help you feel better. Here's a bill for that medication. I see you next time. You know what I'm saying?
It's also been proven that they not even directly cause this opioid epidemic.
Yeah, they
type
pushed
shit.
it. They
Like,
literally
it was
directly
given
pushed that shit on that.
prescriptions.
Just like the
This shit was
cracker,
legal. Yeah.
just like heroin, just like the past that we've seen.
And then, but at the same time, they locking niggas up for this shit. They locking everybody up for this shit. And it's just saying like, bro, you do you, and we not gonna put you in jail for it.
This
type
is
shit.
Man.
Now,
them
if you-
finally doing that part of it, saying okay, but they're not admitting that they pushing it, but they're not penalizing people for having it. 'Cause
letting
that always-
motherfuckers be adults, like
I mean,
make your own
those-
decisions.
but that was always a crazy system that a lot of people who protest point out for a very long time now. Y'all are bringing these drugs in the country. Y'all make these drugs legal and sell them, but when you catch them on the street with it, they get 30 years. That shit never made sense. And you knew that was an intentional target. You know what I'm saying? Put people in jail. Y'all bring this shit on y'all boats, J.P. Morgan type shit. Y'all dispense this shit in Walgreens and pharmacies and shit. But when somebody got a one that's just not labeled, it's a problem. So, yeah, that's this country we in.
I think it's a catch-22 because they legalized it, right? But nobody that is doing shit for personal use is getting anything under 2 grams. Who the fuck? That's the setup.
I guess that's like don't have it outside.
More than 2 grams. That's 2 J's. What the fuck? I get 3. I get the KD. That's my ass.
I'm sure if they doing this for hard drugs, then it's cool to have a little weed. I would imagine. I ain't did the research, but I would imagine.
That'd be.
Calling my lawyer ASAP. Hey, what the fuck going on around here?
I mean, shit. Let adults be adults, like I said, dog. Make your own decisions. And then it's like, get people help if they need it. That leads to that, because you kind of have to.
Yeah, for sure. You said under 2 grams?
2.5. They gave you the half. they gave you the half.
So you got a KD, you got too much.
Yeah.
Double
I can't imagine they doing that shit for weed. Like, the shit that was listed was like real hard.
Hard. Okay. I want to say I'm in support of it, but at the same time, bro, I just understand other nuances to, like, you know, society and community. So things like that are good because people won't go to jail from it. But if you creating more junkies, that's not necessarily a good thing.
Right.
So you creating more mindless drones that are drugged up.
I would hope like programs and shit like that would come soon after type shit. But, you know, never just turn a blind eye to the government, you know.
Yeah. It's a reason for everything.
Speaking of shit like that, this ain't hard drugs, but they acting like it is, and maybe it is. Shit. Surgeon General warns that people under 13 shouldn't be on social media. The dude honestly said you really shouldn't be on there till like 16, in his opinion. Which I think.
Why?
Shouldn't be on what till 16?
Social media. I think specifically they targeting TikTok right now, but he broadened it.
Why are they saying that? Because of the exposure of like non-censorship and shit like that?
That
a part of me agrees. For the simple fact that like most kids like 15, 13, 12. What's your real use for social media? You know what I'm saying?
Stay connected to some of your friends that you might not have their phone number.
That's cool. You know what I mean? But when you talking about being like exposed to adults and there's no barrier between that, you know what I'm saying? That is kind of problematic.
Yeah, like shit.
Like maybe we should force these social media sites to kind of make children's sections and adult sections. Meaning once you put your age in, you pretty much don't even
interact
with children. Like children's pages don't even really come up, and you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's something like that. But even then, that still creates a problem because now you're creating.
He say this people, motherfuckers 13 and under being on social media may result in adolescents having a distorted sense of who they are throughout critical developmental years. I personally, based on the data I've seen, believe that 13 is too early. It's a time where it's really important for us to be thoughtful about what's going into how they think about their own self-worth and their relationships. And the skew and often distorted environment of social media often does a disservice to many of those children. Teenagers who use social media will become hypersensitive as adults, he suggested. Medical professionals are quite concerned about teenagers' use of social media because studies that show a connection with depression.
Hey, I heard all facts, bro. Especially when he goes to elaborate that people who children 13 years old, 12 years old, those are called your formulative years. That's when your mind starts to formulate, you know what I'm saying, develop over time. If you don't know, studies have shown that most black men, or most men in general, our brains don't fully form until we're 25. As they always say, women kind of mature faster, and I think theirs is more like 21 or 22, 23. That's a real study, you know what I'm saying? So if you're telling me that you're going to force certain, or you're going to allow your child to see certain things
while their brain is
while their brain is forming, then you have to understand that what you're telling them is, okay, it's acceptable to say, all right, this negative influence that you know is a bad thing, it's okay to put that in there. And 10 years from now, you're not expecting it to show face. It's like a seed. Like when you're raising a garden, when you're raising a child, it's like you watering a garden, you watering a plant. So if you're putting Gatorade in your plant, don't be surprised when your plant all dry and brittle and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying though? Like you putting the wrong shit in it. That's basically what this shit is, and it's a real thing.
Like you said, I ain't hear him tell no lies for real, bro. Like,
to me, ain't nothing wrong.
I don't know what the solution is. I don't know if kids' social media is going to be a thing, or I don't know, bro. Because what can you do?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, what can you do? Even kids' social media creates another set of problems.
Exactly. So it's the same fucking thing.
Same issue. Kids on it. It's kids on it, and you create fake profiles and shit. You got weirdos out here, so it's like it creates a whole nother set of issues with that. You know what I'm saying? So
maybe I don't know. Maybe certain apps be for kids and shit. Like YouTube probably be acceptable. You can look up some crazy shit on YouTube, but like you actually have to look for
YouTube changed though. You remember back now.
Yeah, YouTube used to be insane.
Whew. I remember going to my friend's house, bro, and he was one of them little ass little niggas. He pulled up a video with somebody getting decapitated. I think we talked about that before.
On YouTube, yeah.
Bro.
You used to be able to see anything on YouTube.
Anything. That's back when the internet was like no censorship.
At all.
So it was literally www was wildwildwest.com. Like, mo.
Oh, we the old folks yelling at the cloud.
Not yet. Not yet. Right now, we still trying to develop and grow the cloud. We're 30. When we hit 50 and 60, then we just them people yelling, them damn kids. Damn iPhones and shit. Like,
back in my day, we only had one screen.
Like my phone had razors and flip phones and sidekicks.
That's what I be feeling like we sound like sometimes. But look, social media is crazy. It's crazy for adults, so I can only imagine. Like, we was on this shit when we was.
I remember back when we was in school, whole websites would get banned in school. Going that joint, no Instagram, ban. You can't even pull it up. MySpace, ban. Fucking Facebook, ban. They banned the whole website and shit.
You had to go to another website.
Get off the
another website.
Smart kids. The kids know how to go around some shit.
Yep. To get on, I used to stay on MySpace. My top 8 was popping, bro.
That nigga's crazy. You seen Netflix started their little password sharing ban?
So what the fuck? How do you do that? So like you put like a password in a main joint, and then if it's used again, they can tell and they charge you?
From what I seen, all it said you had to do was sign in from your home every 31 days. To me, that sounds like you can still go other places and sign in type shit, but you just have to come back to home base and be on there type shit. You just can't be a month somewhere else just on the shit. I don't know how they gonna crack down.
What if I'm overseas on travel?
That too.
Like, what if I move down south for the summer?
You gotta call your mans, hey yo, go in the house, turn on my TV, nigga, go to my Netflix, nigga.
Like,
it didn't make no fucking sense.
Certain things by these companies, they're trying to stop certain things, but you lose sight of humanity and realism. Like, if I'm a kid, if I'm a 21-year-old and I'm living at home with my parents, and I got my own Netflix account. When I go to school, I'm gonna go to college in another state and log in. So now you telling me you're gonna charge me just because I'm in college? Like,
yeah,
you think you slick?
That shit crazy.
I think the plan would be, I don't know if they already doing this, but it would be like you gotta pay for every extra profile. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is some money grubbing ass shit.
It's money grubbing.
Yeah. And then it's even funny because people bringing up old tweets that Netflix tweeted, like, sharing passwords as a form of love and shit like that. And it's like, you motherfuckers.
Bruh.
You got us good.
But that's why people got to stop snitching on their damn self, bruh. They got to stop telling, bruh.
True that. You think they knew?
They knew, but once you started playing with their ass, you're like, yeah, we gonna do it anyway, nigga. They was like, all right, watch this.
My thing is, all right, y'all want to keep doing this shit, I'm going to keep illegally streaming whatever the fuck I want to. Fuck y'all.
I'm trying to do it the right way.
Y'all making it hard for nigga.
No bullshit.
That's all I'm going to say.
Bullshit. Hulu, don't be on that bullshit.
Y'all seen the new Terminator robot?
Anything, that's one thing, real quick. That's one thing streaming services should keep in mind. The whole reason people are interested in streaming services is because of that versatility and shit.
And you want to be able to be like, hey, you should watch Whoop-de-Whoop-de-Whoop, and, you know.
I should be able to go get an Airbnb in another city and log into my Netflix. Like,
that ain't that what
should
you
not
want.
be a problem.
Yeah, it's my fucking account. What you mean? Don't matter where I am. This is my account.
I should be
I
able
can
to
do what I
log
want
in.
to type shit. I pay you niggas to have control over my shit.
I should be able to say, hey, nephew, you log in and use my... I should be able to because I'm paying for it. Like,
that's like...
It's pretty simple.
That's like your car dealership. Like, look, hey, don't let nobody drive this fucking
It's like what video games doing. It's like what video games did. And to me, it's why a lot of people have an issue with the video game industry. When we were growing up, you were able to, like, all right, I had Madden. Bro, you want to borrow my Madden?
Yeah.
Here, bro, you can borrow my Madden for a week. You know what I'm saying? You could go to Blockbuster and rent Madden. You know what I'm saying? You could, just like a DVD or 2K or whatever game. You can rent this shit.
Now they got digital only.
Now
you only buy this shit.
You gotta buy it. You can't cross-platform. You can't share it to nobody else. Like, that shit... They did this. They went so far with the shit. You can't... Not even that you can't share nobody, like let him buy the game. He can't even come over to the crib and we both sit down and play Call of Duty Zombies no more with 4 people. Like, but to me, that's crashing the industry. Like, you so busy trying to be money grabbing and force every dollar to your hands, you killing the experience. Man, I'm not playing the game as much, honestly. I'm not trying to buy an account, log in online to play with niggas I don't even really know. He got to go do the exact same thing just for us to play with each other. Man.
Certain games you can't play with your man because you got a fucking PlayStation.
I should be able to
Xbox.
I should be able to sit down with my nephews and teach them how to play Call of Duty before play a split screen. You just should be able to. You shouldn't have to. They all have to have the individual Xbox.
I definitely didn't know you couldn't do that no more.
Yeah, they stopped that shit. The last one was Black Ops 3.
Damn.
And even then, it was getting iffy before that. But to me, bro, any other game, that's pretty much dead in the water. But to me, it's the video game industry, they forcing that. But you killing your brand when you do that to me, bro, because that's one of the whole reasons we get in the video game. We would go sit at our friend house and we'll all sit there and play the joint. Like,
Smash Brothers and shit.
so now you want to force it to where everybody got to have their own individual system. And that ain't going to, everybody not rich and wealthy.
Every system, 700, nigga.
Every system, $500, $600, $700. Then you got to pay $500 a year. I mean, $50 a year for the online membership.
Shit, yeah.
Then $60 per game. Then you got then
70.
Then it's gonna take up 50 to I'm gonna say 25-30% of your space per game.
Get the new game.
So then you gotta delete your favorite game. Say you playing 2K, Call of Duty, and Madden. Now if you want to play fucking Tekken or something, you got to delete 2K or Madden. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Shit is a hassle.
The whole video game industry is fucked up, but they don't even realize it. They don't care because we still paying for it.
You remember when PlayStation 2 games
gaming
was
sucks
$50
right now.
and your parents was like, hell nah.
$70 is crazy.
$70 for the standard edition.
Still doing exactly. And then they got shit that be like 100. Y'all niggas crazy for that shit.
Gaming fucking sucks right now.
Yeah, for sure.
But
let's talk about it. Let's talk about this. Y'all remember I bought that Mr. Beast and the poll he put up on Twitter before. It's got nothing to do with that, but just for reference, we talking about Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast makes YouTube videos. He comes up with crazy ideas all the time. Like, he did like a big ass Squid Game fucking video. Shit did numbers like shit. Like, he's probably the biggest YouTube out right now type shit. He does a video where he's paying for people's eye surgery. Like, they barely can see. He's paying for a surgery that's going to, like, you can really see, open your eyes type shit. Paid for, like, I think he said, like, 1,000 people's fucking eye surgery, bro. People out here is really talking about, this is a quote that I seen somebody say.
Yeah, see this shit too.
Motherfucker talking about, I don't know, it's just something about this seemed demonic.
paying for
Nigga,
LASIK?
what?
Paying for people's LASIK?
Yes, literally, healing the blind sounds demonic. Make it make sense to me,
Like,
bro.
this nigga think he walk on water. I was watching all them joints too.
And the point of the video was like, this shit is available out here, bro. Like, eye surgery sounds crazy, but it's just a fact of people can't afford it most times.
Yeah, most times we just can't afford it.
So how does him doing that for 1,000 people in any way sound demonic to anybody, bro?
I don't know. I don't even know what to
I get people might not like that he's making content out the shit, but nigga, 1,000 people can see now. Fuck that shit.
Yeah. And I'm a person who had LASIK before. I'm not gonna had some magical surgery and shit, but
I don't know if it was LASIK or it was like real life people had real surgeries.
Like you talking about, like, they got like a hernia in the eye or some shit or something.
Anything that would cause them not to be able to see type shit. It's 1,000 people, so I'm sure they all had different. Yeah.
So, yeah. If we talking LASIK, I can speak from experience. LASIK is worth it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's a little bit scary, but your vision is like crystal clear for them first several years. I ain't gonna lie, it has worn off a little bit. But I believe in your shit. Most people you get to touch it up, so I could probably go back and get my shit touched up and everything like that. But it's just like any surgery. I'm not acting like that shit is just something that's easy. But if you doing something like that, bro, that's a positive thing. You know, to help people really their vision. Like,
no way to fucking spit it to a negative to be I don't get it.
I don't see the money thing. I don't understand because unless y'all got people signing contracts and they got to do this to get the surgery or they got to agree to do something.
Or you doing some crazy shit to them before
that.
Like,
you doing some wild shit beforehand. Nah.
The only problem that I can think of people having is real life, like you're recording and putting on YouTube and I'm sure you're getting paid off of this. Like, you're not doing this out the kindness of your heart type shit. But fuck the kindness of a nigga heart if I want to see. I'm sure all 1,000 of them motherfuckers was grateful. I'm sure they didn't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying. You talking about 1,000 people who potentially couldn't afford this? People like to create a negative in our generation. Like not like just our young, but just in today's day, they like to create an issue with something. They see something and they, oh wow, what's the worst blemish I could throw at it? And that's the type of shit they do. But
that's a wild thing to try and throw salt on.
Shit ain't credible.
You are a Hall of Fame hater. If you hate on a nigga helping people see, bro, like, that's fucking crazy. Niggas can't do shit right. That'll be my first fucking thought if I see backlash if I do some shit like that. Yeah. That's crazy. From that to Lotto selling her draws.
I ain't gonna hold y'all for the bid in.
You're wild. You're the wildest of wild. Nigga,
I was ready to go broke.
Nigga. That shit got up to $90,000.
That's when I bowed out.
That shit cost a LeBron ticket.
Good as fuck to me, bro.
Niggas like,
I'm not paying $90K for some Target panties.
I'm not paying $1 for no panties, bro.
She said she get them from Raw. What she was saying in the video? Target, yeah. Y'all paying $80,000 for some Target.
Once it got into like 10,000, I just was like, you know what?
That shit.
Not working.
Yeah, niggas are down bad. That's the only thing I can think, bro. Like, you know how down bad you have to do to buy anybody's.
Somebody check Drake bake statements.
And then the wild part is it get up to 90,000.
Who was spending $90K on some?
It gets up to 90,000, right? It probably would have went further. Probably would have got to 100 bands. But apparently, eBay has like a policy on you can't send used underwear out. I don't know why they got that policy. Like mind their fucking business, but
don't say control.
But yeah, they took it down, and I don't know where we go from there.
I mean, like,
look at our society.
Yeah,
you say that, but like,
what's going on out here?
Yeah, you're the one that's talking about you put a bid in.
Hell yeah!
And so what?
I wanted to get a feature too. Telling you. Does it come with the draw?
If the draws cost $90K.
Could have got 5 features. You talking like what, bro? I don't understand the mind of anybody that would buy that shit.
So is it like a bun back?
Listen, these
I didn't get no backstory. What happened was it was 2 pictures, 2 different outfits, and it was cheetah print drawers she had on. Somebody put it together.
You had the same drawers, or?
Exactly.
So
like shit don't come in packs.
So she
like
right. So she got a whole spread of them jump.
And then she
put
the joints on YouTube.
She only selling 1 for 90? Or do I get the bundle?
How much to hit? I'm sorry.
That's
y'all,
even
y'all
more.
Gonna pay $90K and y'all not gonna ask
this
that?
This is make believe, bro.
Obviously,
y'all crazy.
But obviously, if you niggas is gonna pay $90,000 for some drawers,
she gotta come with them.
Shorty bought them joints, smack out the pack, sprayed them a little bit, and was gonna send it to one of these
spray some
ass niggas.
That's
bro.
ill. Spray them with what?
Some perfume, yeah.
Okay. All right.
This is what lotto smell like.
Yeah, that's exactly what a nigga go get them joints and smell like a
sniff
fucking
drawers and shit.
Bro, you could have went to Target and got your own pair and sprayed them with some shit, and it'd been the same thing, nigga. $20.
$90,000.
That's a lot.
Fuck, eBay.
Men are fucking idiots,
Post that shit on a different website real quick.
Men are crazy, bro. This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, it's definitely why.
We like people love to think like humans just these. Man, we all fucking animals. Niggas paying $90,000
savages out there.
Shit is crazy. Okay, yeah. Apparently, man, like you're crazy.
But
So
definitely.
did y'all hear about the dude that's suing the girl for rejecting him?
You could do this? Oh yeah.
It remains to be seen.
Rihanna, your ass is mine.
What?
That nigga's trying.
Suing her ass. I'm gonna smack Rihanna for 18.
She could easily say she never saw
I was about to say,
Okay.
he has actually met this woman.
Oh,
Like, what the fuck?
I thought you meant just going smack.
Easy,
her.
who is this guy?
It's just some dude, bro. I don't even know if the girl that you talking about has money like this. Like, this is probably just some made up numbers on some crazy shit. But apparently he took her out on a date, and she just like ghosted him. Ain't want nothing to do with him. And he trying to spank her for $2.3 million.
So you saying if I want to be a millionaire?
Whoa, let's backtrack. He took her on a date.
One day.
She ghosted him. And he's suing her for how the fuck much?
$2.3 million for emotional damage.
Where the fuck did he take her?
Emotional damage.
Emotional.
They went to Dubai. They went to Santorini. They went to Bora Bora.
Hey.
Like, what, they go on the most elite cruise ever?
The
Like,
elite crew.
like, what the fuck is this?
So what you
They
saying?
had the boats from 2012 and shit. Like, what? 2.3 million for standing them up? What would he buy? Nothing. They don't say it.
It don't say, bro.
Where's the logic in that?
You heard
I thought you were trying to have
a
for like
broken heart.
hit her, but you hit her for like the dinner tab. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Trying to hit her for the
It definitely
gas
don't say
money.
you try and get like reimbursement. But
Yeah.
I don't know if
This
she
nigga
just got a
2.3.
bag. She
Bro,
gotta
who the fuck
have
is
a bag.
this? Nigga suing Venus?
There's no way. There's no way you come up with that number if she broke.
So what you saying is if I want to be a millionaire, I gotta get Rihanna to go on a date with me. Then she ghosts me.
I think you should bring your standards down a little bit. Let's try
bit.
1,000
Hundreds.
Yeah, let's try 100,000 or something like that.
No, some hundreds. You can
And then let's try unmarried women first.
Oh,
come down and then go up. You know what I'm saying? Because woo.
Get some practice in.
Glow her up.
Dog, like you need to work on
No,
that.
you're still a little too
You gotta
high.
crawl before you walk there, buddy. Like,
Yeah.
sheesh.
Or you could just make up a number on a broke joint.
Motherfuckers
take all
gonna
her
come
house
out
and
flying and shit. Y'all niggas tripping.
Yeah, take all of it.
You gotta crawl.
What if she countersue and be like, man, this nigga was smacking all that dinner and shit? Like, man, ain't no real judge gonna hear this shit, man.
Damn. What if he win?
Niggas are insane. That's all I gotta say, bro.
What if he win? Yeah.
I wish it was in America if he won. That would be the trial of the century, my nigga.
I'm telling you.
And this is overseas, so I don't know the rules.
2.3 M is crazy. Well, see, that's another thing. You said dollars. That might be like euros, which is only probably like maybe 30K or something.
Yeah, it's definitely like crossed over.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
It was in Singapore, so I'm sure it ain't
Oh,
the US
fuck
dollar.
no. Oh, yeah. If 2.3, whatever, rubles, it'll be like.
Yeah, and I bring that up to say I don't know the rules because maybe the fucking courts will hear some crazy shit like this out there. I don't know.
Right. So the reaction would be different, though. I gotta point that out. You said 2.3. I'm like, damn. But you translate that might be like 5,000. Like,
But even if you translate it to over there, like, I had that bag over there if you want that. To ask for that is crazy. Like
damn.
They gonna go to court. You gonna be like, so she said she was gonna call you back, right? All right.
She told me she had the good job. She worked from home. She got benefits. And I don't know why she ain't called me
She
back.
ain't called me back. All right, we got something for her ass. You disobeyed your man.
Sir, she's not
is set
obligated to call you back, sir.
Apparently over there. Tell that.
Seeking financial reimbursement for getting ghosted is crazy.
If I'm the judge, I'm making him pay her court fees and telling him get the fuck out of my face.
Like,
nigga, what?
She ain't call you?
Find something to do, bro.
Yeah.
The time you put into this, you could have been finding a whole other girl, bro.
Woo!
Niggas is crazy.
Something to do.
She changed her number.
There's a lot to do out here, bro. Keep it moving.
Nigga said she changed her number. She ducking the motherfucking court papers. Like, huh? Who's this? Jack. I don't know no fucking Jack.
You went on a date with him.
What? 2 years ago when remember y'all went to the steakhouse that one time?
You went to the bathroom and never came back.
He said it was a misty night in June.
A misty night in June. Dog.
Hey, niggas are fucking crazy, dog. That's more of the story.
Remember them days in the movies where you go take a girl out to dinner and shit? She'd go to the bathroom. You be sitting there for 30 minutes. Then go to the bathroom, the back window open. Dog, like
that's real heartbreak.
That's ghosting right there, nigga.
Yeah, I'm glad that never happened to me.
Slim, like she ain't
even. She not even comfortable sitting next to you to go home. Like, God damn.
To just say, nah, have a good night. You know what I'm saying? Like, she literally crawls out the back window. Like, that was really a thing. And
that man, she was sitting there planning to escape on her phone. Like, girl, like, pull up to the side alley right there. I'm going to hop out the window.
Back then it wasn't no text messages.
Oh, yeah.
She'd creep out and just go running down the street to the buses. Hail a taxi, yeah, hail a cab.
I'm out of here. Imagine being at the motherfucking table and you just see her running.
Bruh.
Like, was that Jasmine?
Motherfuckers is crazy out here. Living like it's the fucking 40s.
Yeah, that is funny. Yeah, man. Tom Brady. Don't retire again. You don't?
Nope.
What you think of bringing him back? Because they ain't winning shit.
I just got to point out.
He going to another team.
I'm appreciative of the fact that Tom Brady retires when two black men are quarterbacks in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, about goddamn time.
About goddamn time. That is the perfect script. Nigga, stay gone. They need to lock the doors. Everybody they need to put a picture up on this nigga face and say, yeah, if you see him,
no more Tom Brady.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't let this nigga
no players.
This nigga's a wild guy.
That shit is tampering if he's on the premises.
Dog, it's really like fuck out of here.
This nigga gonna come back and win another Super Bowl.
He has that $300 million job.
That notion right there is why he keep coming back. Then you got 7. Go sit down.
Go sit your
ass down. Like when I was growing up, my father be like, yeah, the Steelers and the Cowboys, they the only teams with 5 rings. This rigged ass nigga got 7. I don't want to see no more, bruh. I don't want to see no more.
Speaking of rigged, I seen what Arian Foster said.
Oh yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Eric's the former running back for the Texans says, before every season when they in camp, they all get the script for the year on everything that's going to happen. All that shit rigged. They got us. They bamboozled us.
Hoodwinked.
What y'all think?
He said, on week such and such, you going to have an injury. It was like, God damn.
And I'm going to say this. It's not he said it, and then they kind of made fun of him, so it make it a little unbelievable. It's not the first time I heard NFL players mention something about it, a script. And completely different dudes, different teams, different cities. Like, this is not the first time I heard it.
Correct me if I'm wrong. He was trying to make it seem like this shit like some wrestling shit.
Yeah, and so that part gets a little unbelievable. But certain things, when you really look at how it play out, might not be. Certain things, okay.
Yeah, he was like, in practice, they don't really practice. They practice certain situations. Like he was like, the ref isn't going to make this call right here. So hold on the defense a little bit.
And see, that's something, okay, so as a football, they play football, right? Black high school, try to college, stuff like that. But when you in practice, you practicing the game plan. You practicing what you're going to do for Sunday or for Friday or Saturday, whenever you play. When you in the pros, it's not far-fetched to say, all right, they can wrinkle in a nuance, like, all right, on third down, when it's going to be a situation come, I want you to hitch him like this. That ain't too hard. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't too fucking hard. You could do it in several ways. You could do that shit in actual play scheming. You could do that shit on some Tom Brady deflating football shit. But it really ain't that hard. Like,
I don't see the Like, there's no way you can just follow a script. Like, you can do that shit in wrestling.
To a T in football,
y'all
no.
coordinate the shit, but y'all not coordinating the whole football game ballet, bro.
It only takes it don't even take a whole ballet. It takes certain moments in the game. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it'll take. Certain moments.
All right, so say the script, say this play, you get burnt down the sideline.
You a Saints fan. The Vikings joke. All it really take, like, it could be a competitive game.
Let's take that.
All it really take is the ref to say, I ain't see that shit.
Now let's say Kirk Cousins throw that dot, Stephon Diggs don't catch it. But the script say he was supposed to catch it, go up the sideline, Minneapolis Miracle.
My honest opinion, I think the script gets shifted at that point.
It gets shifted. Just like in wrestling.
They won now, so they go ahead and boom, 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 boom.
Just like in wrestling is scripted that such and such is going to win the title, but if such and such get hurt during the match,
they switch it.
You see what I'm saying? You got to go on the fly. It's called go on the fly.
I guess.
I'm not gonna say if you want to take the notion that okay, every single play they cheating on is rigged. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying the outcomes I think are influenced for sure.
Now my next question is, how do we figure out the outcomes so we can bet on that shit?
I wish I could.
You gotta find the head writer
Tell
in
us
the
that,
NFL.
Arian, goddammit.
Arian Foster.
You gotta find the head writer in the NFL.
I need somebody to, you know how motherfucking movie actors supposed to keep the upcoming movie shit a secret? I need somebody to take a picture of the script.
I just want a fair football season. Fuck, y'all just let them go out and just play football. Like, no rig, nothing. No script, no TV influence, no media bullshit. None of that. Just line them up. Who the best football team at the end?
Boy, the Detroit Lions probably be whooping shit. They probably been scripted to be some ass for 30 years.
Man.
Like, first, Barry Sanders gonna leave y'all early.
Because I'm a Falcons fan. I'm a Falcons fan, right?
Look,
I'm a Falcons fan, bro. We finally get to the Super Bowl. It's the one nigga I hate, bro. It's Tom Brady, bro. We're gonna put up 38 to 40 points all season. We run up 28 points on these niggas.
28.
Run up 28 before halftime. After halftime, they couldn't move the ball past the 50-yard line. You can say that's good football if you want to, bro, but that offense, nigga, we had Kyle
Matt
Shanahan.
Ryan, the motherfucking Denzel with this shit. That's what you trying. That nigga threw that shit.
That's the nigga. All right, longest yard, Paul Crew. I'm saying though, point shaving shit ain't. The Cowboys kicker this year. I'm gonna point something out. That game where the nigga missed 5 kicks. Hold on. The over under on FanDuel was 45 points. I'm just being, hold on.
Nah, I know.
The over under on FanDuel was 45 points. The game ended at 39. The nigga missed 5 or 6 straight kicks.
And see, this is where the skepticism.
I'm not saying it
does seem like some bullshit, bro.
But man,
but how you telling me this nigga so skilled that he can real life control? But well, I guess it ain't hard to shank a fucking kick.
But to shank 5 in a row,
yeah.
Hey, bruh. And you know football, right? After your second or third, hold up, we ain't kicking no more.
Like,
he kept sending his ass back out there to shank another one. Like,
how many
I'm saying though, think about it, bro.
You only missed 4. All
right, another one. I can't say this is rigged because injuries I can't say, but this kind of blew me. Build with parlays and shit. Every game for the last 2 weeks for the NFC Championship and the week before, a star player got hurt with an ankle injury or a leg injury in the first quarter. So when you build your parlay thinking that person in that joint, that person goes down. Same with Pat Mahomes, Brock Purdy. I think it wasn't Mouse. Somebody for the Eagles that went down. Like every team had somebody go down in the first quarter that would be a valuable contributor and shit. So now the Chiefs also had all their receivers go down. So it could be just injuries, but at the same time, it's like that's a hell of a coincidence. First quarter, you know what I'm saying? Purdy get hit the first quarter. Stay in the whole game, go 4 for 4, but don't go more than 50 yards. Like
that's a hell of a secret to keep type shit. I always just think like it sounds great for the motherfuckers to script it to win it, then. But then it's like y'all really telling me 50 motherfuckers on every losing team is accepting
they gonna lose script before the season.
I think the 49ers was supposed to win last week, but that injury threw them off. And because they had no backups, the script was just, it is what it is.
Eagles whooped their ass.
You know what I'm saying?
Beat their ass.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Who y'all got winning?
Chiefs.
I want the Eagles to win. A lot of people didn't pay attention to the fact that the Eagles just last season, like I'm not gashing their team up, the quarterback, Jalen Hurts. Slim Verline barely got them to the playoffs last year. They ended up losing. The following season, they invested into this nigga. When they got a receiver, when they got a defense, when they helped the old line and shit. Nigga, they went fucking undefeated to like week 11. That's the type of shit we've been pushing on the show. Like investing in it, like Lamar Jackson, investing in the Cam Newton, investing in the RG3 back in the day before the injuries. Investing into these quarterbacks and shit. Like you did Pat Mahomes with Kelsey and they had Kareem Hunt, they had Tyreek Hill. Investing and putting pieces around the quarterback, and now he's shining and shit.
I think the Eagles got it.
That's why I fuck with the Eagles.
If we subscribing to the script, then Mahomes gonna win. But if I'm just making a guess, I'm
Mahomes about to be GOAT status. Like he about to have 2 Super Bowl MVPs.
And I fuck with Pat too. So to me, I'm just look. It's gonna be a great game.
Yeah, I hope it's gonna be a good game.
He a 5-time Pro Bowl.
If it's a stink, I'm gonna be mad.
It shouldn't be. These are probably the 2 best teams in the league. You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't be no stinker. This really should be a great.
You think that Ram shit was scripted? That was supposed to happen.
What Ram shit?
That fucking pass interference that wasn't.
I'm saying the look away was real convenient. When everybody saw it.
You niggas got to the Super Bowl and scored 3 points or like 7 points
against who?
The Patriots, I think. Patriots Rams.
Against who?
Patriots. Yeah, true. And Drew Brees would have won that.
I reiterated that for a reason.
True. What else we got? Are we like halfway through the list?
They ain't want Sean Payton up there going against Belichick. Drew Brees going against Brady. That would have been too good of a game because Brady, y'all could have actually won.
That would have been the most watched Super Bowl of all time, bro.
Oop, they went and sent what's the name up there so Brady can get his 6.
That's like having the opportunity to have.
That was Brady's 6, right? That was Brady's 6. See, they ain't even want to risk him losing that shit.
Would have been Drew's 2nd. He'd have been out that Aaron Rodgers conversation. Anyway, y'all seen the shape-shifting robot they built?
Bro, what's up with these robots?
It's not like a full-size robot, but it can be. I feel like if they...
Shape-shifting how? Like it's like the Terminator Genesis joint?
It look like that.
Oh, fuck.
It's like, it starts almost like a little...
Bro, we don't even have...
You know the little Lego pieces, right? Little Lego men that you can put inside the sets and shit. It's like that size, like this big type shit. They had it up against like some thick-ass steel jail bars type shit. And it was just set up against it. That shit just motherfucking turned into a liquid. Went straight through the bars, then pulled itself back together into the motherfucking Lego man.
So we out here playing with nanotechnology.
Let me give you the reason they say they built it. It seems those for a good cause, but what's the saying about like good intentions and shit? The cause they say is for is like you can surgery wise, you can send it into a motherfucking stomach, get a foreign object, grab the shit, come right back out type shit. That's they plan for the shit. Sounds good.
It could also go inside somebody and pierce right through their ass.
Or they can grab them like Venom and shit and then turn into a super villain.
Bro, that's like go inside you. Now we got cyborg zombies out this jump.
You're like, aha.
Mindless. They even mindless because they fucking smart as shit. Right. It's a robot.
Or they just improved that shit to a full-size human and kick niggas' ass with it. Terminator for real.
Bro, Terminator Genesis. Y'all remember the joint, right? The little liquid joints that turns hand to a sword, crush everything.
That's exactly what it looked like. That shit melt right through the bars, pull itself together, and stand up, bro.
They playing with nanotechnology, and we can't even. We just hit the debt ceiling. Like
I blame Biden.
They can't even get a stimulus check. We can't even.
We
can't even get water in Flint, Michigan. We can't even get the homeless population actual, decent housing. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can't get welfare recipients, actual what they fucking need and shit. Like, they won't want to do that, but we playing with nano robots and shit.
Make a sideboard.
Look, they say it's for a good cause. Like what? Maybe it's just some nigga in the office like, what can I tell these niggas to make it sound good so they fund this shit?
Oh, I can save a life.
Will I? Maybe I will for the right price. I can't wait to see the full size.
Like, there's an egg shortage, and y'all playing with nanotechnology robots. Like the farm, an egg farm just burned down, and like you using your brain to build Lego fucking Terminators.
It's for a good cause.
Don't trust it.
What is made out of? Y'all just putting it inside. Like, that shit don't look... That shit look toxic as hell.
Yeah, 10 years later, if you had the surgery...
You had the little metal liquid, man.
I wonder if there's any correlation to that and what's going on in the Congo, because it's a very, very wild situation going on in the Congo. But apparently, they're not talking about it. They found some very precious new metals, a new resource over there in the Congo, and like
vibranium.
That's a joke, right? Mm-hmm. But what if something like that really exists, like a stone that you can actually harness what's inside of it, type of shit?
That's dope.
It's dope if they keep it. Keep it the fuck over there.
You know, unlock some shit.
Like, I ain't talking about just the movie superhero shit. I just mean a stone that has actual properties to it. Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this. Where do y'all rank strippers on y'all top athletes?
8.
Have y'all seen like a real good stripper?
Rank? Where do we rank strippers?
They're up there with tennis players
top athletes.
They're up there with tennis players.
Higher than golf.
Way higher than golf.
Higher than golf, absolutely.
Yeah.
Higher than like ping pong and shit like that.
Yeah, for sure. You can be fat and play ping pong.
A good motherfucking stripper, boy, that upper body strength is insanity.
This is a wild question. I didn't expect this.
Like, I just seen the video, bro. To hold a pole, boom, vertical pole.
Are they over cheerleaders?
And you...
Yeah.
No.
I think stripping should be in the Olympics. I'm just saying.
We would love it, but no.
I'm just saying. That's
cheerleading, cheerleading is like...
I feel like you can't compare because cheerleading like a team sport.
No, you said athlete. That's...
Yeah,
I thought we was comparing it to all athletes.
But like you ain't jumping for real.
So we wasn't.
I'm putting stripper.
I'm putting stripper.
So we wasn't comparing strippers to like basketball players.
Yeah.
So then,
basketball's over.
Cheerleaders, you really gotta be able to run. Like, people do gymnastics, fly in the air, catch yourself, get back in position, jump back down. Like, it's a lot of athleticism.
We're talking like top stripper though, like not just somebody.
That's cool. But I'm just saying.
Cheerleader probably be if you say
like that's
you right.
Yeah,
cheerleader
like
probably be high, but I'm still putting it above golf.
Yeah, I ain't no argument with that.
Both of them above.
Just stand there and swing this bitch like.
I'm putting stripper above cheerleader, but that's right under like NFL.
I get what he's saying because cheerleading is close to gymnastics, and gymnastics
it's dangerous enough.
That motherfuckers might be like top 5 athletes.
Literally, like. You got to be able to do some athletic things to be a
gymnastics.
I'm not just talking about standing there clapping, shaking your leg.
That shit ain't
really being able to do
some of that shit is like trampoline, but that shit ain't no trampoline.
It's like a mat.
Free. Yeah, that shit is
a flat mat,
bro.
And
they be.
The only thing I'm putting above stripping is football, basketball, hockey, baseball, and UFC.
Like
and
when
boxing.
I started respecting cheerleaders. I mean, we went to Carlson, right? They used to roll out the mat in the lower gym and do like pole vaults and shit, flips and shit off them jumps, bro. Like I
never do that at the football game.
Shut up.
never seen that.
Man. You know how wild the floor was in the lower gym.
That shit wasn't even.
Like, we couldn't even
have potholes.
How you have potholes and wax?
Then
the school's so lazy with no funding. Instead of putting an even layer of wax down, they just pour some shit down and just go home.
And there wasn't no air in that motherfucker.
No air conditioning. Yeah. They just opened the doors and shit.
JV practices was horrible, bro.
And they problem solving for that is use the upper gym. Fuck that joint.
They rely on being that jump, running, full sprint, flip, cartwheel, catch themselves. Nigga, that shit is athletic.
It is.
That shit is definitely athletic.
Use that shit. Man,
you should have been focused on football and not the cheerleaders. How about that?
This guy, nigga, bruh, I'm not even gonna talk about him on air with sports because
All-American practice team. Fuck you talking about? 4 years running.
Ray will go through all the football training with us, all the basketball. He would no dog nothing. He would do that's all cap. He would do all the football trainings with us, all the basketball trainings with us, and then quit before week 1.
I never quit.
Every fucking season.
What was they just say?
My grades.
Go home?
I never went to school. Like,
Bro, we played basketball for a team. Grades ain't matter. The first game, this nigga is like, yeah, I ain't even gonna fuck. I'm like, bro, we know you can get you. Nah, bro. Son, this nigga will go through all the practice.
I ain't get no playing time in the basketball team. We were stacked. We had some hitters on the basketball team.
You could have been there. They called it a clapping five. You on the bench.
I was clapping, but I was on the other side. I was
on the
wrong
mindset. If you got some hitters on your team,
yeah, I ain't getting.
You're supposed to be Kendrick Perkins, nigga.
Yeah, but
they didn't give me that. At least Kendrick got on the court.
This nigga will quit, bro. You gotta stick with the team to get on the court. Like if you bro. If you playing a sport, bro. If you're playing a team sport and you're barely making a team, the answer is not to quit the team. No, you gotta work your way up. You gotta get better in practice. When you do get in the game,
do the depth chart.
The best way.
The best way about my player.
Nigga, yes. The best way when you get in the game, the best way to get more playing time is to actually do something in the game. Like get a block, get a rebound, get a steal. They gonna leave you in.
If I had gotten in the game, I probably would.
Nigga, every sport, every childhood coach, every AAU coach, nigga, that's pretty much how it works. I had one coach that used to. We did have a coach that used to blow us, bro. Where like you get out there, do something, since like he'd sit you down and shit. But most coaches, bro, if you get out there, they doubting you, and you get out there, you cook, they're gonna leave you out there, fool. That's the whole point of like sports and coaching, like.
It is some things like, they play favorites and shit like that, but that's like shit, outlast.
I hate teams like that because how you playing favorites and we
but you can't say that unless you out there cooking and they play.
Facts, like, but if we losing, you playing favorites, bro. Like,
did y'all see the nigga stole some Michael Jackson music? Unreleased Michael. They don't know who it is yet.
Unreleased.
They say it was some seminar somebody held. He had like a hard drive with 50 gigs of Michael Jackson unreleased music. Somebody stole it and jumped out the window.
I literally blame him for that because why do you have 50 gigabytes?
50 gigs.
Like, that's a lot of 50 gigabytes is a lot of unreleased Michael Jackson music. Why does that exist?
Willy-nilly at a seminar.
Willy-nilly just sitting here on a floppy disk or a USB? What?
Hard drive type shit. And then, look, grab that motherfucker and beat it.
Just beat it.
That nigga grabbed the joint and just Tom Cruise jumped out the window.
Like, what you gonna do with it, bro? Like,
a smooth criminal.
We know you stole it.
I got some. Billie Jean. I'm just gonna say.
Billie Jean.
Just gonna say Michael Jackson.
Dog, he ain't even trying.
That nigga about to sell that shit overseas.
Because it was stolen. Like,
how much you think you gonna get for that shit?
$500 million.
Caught.
You can sell that shit overseas somewhere, I'm sure. Michael Jackson was loved everywhere.
Yeah.
Some nigga out of Russia or something.
But not everybody knows this is out here. Like, what you gonna flip it to?
Out of Russia.
Maybe.
They ain't gonna snitch.
But it's like, okay, my mindset is still the same. What am I doing with this shit? I'm a bad
shit. I'm about to re-record that joint. I'm gonna add a feature. I got a Michael Jackson song.
You made this?
Man, what?
I can't sing, but I can definitely get it to somebody.
I can hum like a motherfucker.
You don't think when it gets released,
they gonna know that I dubbed it?
Ain't no way.
Gonna be some
that one person might have been listening to that shit back and forth to know, but who gonna believe him? It's gonna be some crazy motherfucker that just be like, "Oh, that's the Michael Jackson that y'all never heard."
Yeah,
like he gonna sound crazy.
Yeah. And if it don't sound like Mike, I'ma say it was me.
Turn that shit to some rap.
Yeah.
Hey,
there's a lot of possibilities.
Not a bad idea. Sell 25 gigs. That's a good little album I can make right there.
No bullshit.
How you going to decide which 25 to sell?
The best choice I like.
You gonna keep them or you gonna sell them?
I'm gonna keep like 20 songs, 2 albums. Get in the game, get out. Go diamond twice in a year, and y'all never gonna hear from me again. Genius.
My Michael Jackson feature gonna go crazy.
You definitely could put him on the feature, but that's my shit, though. Yeah, that shit ain't getting cleared. Like, where you get this from? man. You got the FBI knocking at your door for some Michael Jackson songs. We got anything else? Talked about Netflix.
We always happen to leave something off the list.
I got a couple things we could talk about. Fuck it, we got time. These motherfuckers is talking about, I forget what this was. I could try to look it up while we talking about it. But they saying somewhere, some fucking prison is offering, proposed bill will offer inmates reduced sentences in exchange for organ donations. And I want y'all to try to explain this to me.
All right, so if you give me your kidney, I take 10 years off your sentence.
They not, from what I seen a year.
What?
It's in Massachusetts.
If you don't do your time.
No. We gotta talk about that part. Right
so
there.
look. It's in
Why do they feel
Massachusetts.
that because you're an inmate, all of a sudden they can just cheat you on the deal? Like, okay, you gotta work for us, but we give you 10 cents. Yeah. We're gonna take your organ, but we're gonna take 1 year. Like, nigga, if you take a liver out of a person, bro, that's half their life. Nigga, you better at least take half this motherfucking sentence off. Like, what? Like,
so look, it's
an organ? Like,
an act to establish the Massachusetts incarcerated individual bone marrow and organ donation program. That's what they going with. That sounds like some Frankenstein shit.
That's some demon shit. When they talked about the LASIK shit, but
through this
that
program,
shit sound crazy.
Inmates will receive the chance to have their sentence reduced on the condition that the incarcerated individual has donated bone marrow or organs. Participants will specifically be able to receive between 60 and 365 days off their sentence. So 2 months to a year off your sentence.
Depending on what you get.
Now, I'm no fucking doctor. I don't know human anatomy like that. But I do know it's only a couple organs that you can just chop out. You don't need like that type shit. I think kidney is one.
I think your bone marrow replaces, but I'm not.
I think that shit hurts like a motherfucker.
Hurts like a motherfucker though. 2 months to a year.
So your gallbladder or some shit like that. Unimportant shit that you can just chop out and just live without. You're not giving a motherfucker no heart and you try and get out of jail.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, it makes no fucking sense. Now, my conspiracy theory. Ain't no fucking way you gonna sign a paper saying you okay with organ donations and they not gonna try to get your ass up out of there. Not get you out of jail. They gonna let whatever happen to your ass in there. Just don't make too much of a mess. We need,
the organ.
Yeah,
that's not what we. That's not the road we want to go down.
This opens the door to me. For some backdooring ass crazy shit like that, bro. How the fuck?
Some shit they probably been doing. They trying to make legal.
What type of deal is this, bro? Like, this is literally a deal with the devil. You telling me, all right, you only gonna take the shit I don't need, right?
You get 1 year
like,
maximum,
what, bro?
So how much
even if you
donate?
sitting for a 5-year bid, 1 year, bro, I still gotta do 4 of these motherfuckers for a lung or some shit. Like, you can't do a lung, but a kidney or something.
I ain't no fucking doctor, but I think you can do the bone marrow more
that's what
times than that.
But you said that's 2 months though. So you gotta do that 6 times just to get a full year off your sentence.
I'm gonna say, how many times can you do?
For this to even matter, I feel like you only got but so much time for a year off to be enticing to you.
This like we tiptoeing the line of some very sadistic shit.
Absolutely, bro. There's no way this shit.
You talking about really taking inmates,
just cutting
out body parts and saying, "All right, bro, you got 1 year less now." The fuck kind of Mad
year
Max
off your 5.
slaughter factory is this? Like,
shit is crazy. This is worse than the 10 cent. Way worse than the 10 cent for the job. Yeah, that's a body part.
That's some apocalypse shit for real, bro. Like, you get 1 year off for a body part.
Of course, it's Massachusetts. Them niggas thought we had witches.
That's how I know that organ harvesting and shit people be talking about is real.
They're trying to legalize that.
Legalize that
crazy.
shit.
Start with the jails. They won't care.
A year?
2 months. The 2 months fuck me.
Like if you gotta understand, your whole living situation changes if you do surgery and take out an organ. You should literally probably be freed if you give up an organ, bro. Like, you give up an organ, you pretty much paid your debt to society depending on what you did. Like,
but I think that 2 months to a year is them saying, like, we can't take nothing too serious out. Or you gonna fucking croak. Like,
none of that. I ain't nothing. Nothing is worth a year off of sentence.
Yeah, like shit though.
Let me get that appendix up off you.
Wait, what?
1 year, like nigga.
How much time I get off? 8 months. Get back in the hole.
Like,
What
nigga,
the
I
fuck?
got 30. What you mean?
Ain't no
Well,
bullshit.
with term served.
Like the main thing you can really take out is like a kidney or something, bro. But you basically saying, all right, I'm gonna take out this kidney, fuck around. Say you got, I don't know, a 10-year bid. You do this shit, you still got 9 years to go. When you get out
with
of
no kidney.
with no
With
kidney,
one kidney.
with one kidney in jail, you get out, you can't celebrate, you can't drink nothing, can't smoke, can't do none of that shit. You gotta eat healthy, damn near vegan lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like,
Insanity.
But you free.
that don't sound like a good trade, bro. You're not free.
I had to wait 9 years.
You did the 9 years.
I had to wait that 9.
I do 9 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Niggas gonna be like, I can either do that or I can snitch.
That's fucking crazy.
So look, did y'all see the thread pretty much saying Florida Evans is like top 3 worst TV moms type shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could agree.
So look, I used to, a little backstory. I used to watch Good Times, and I used to think they were such like a loving family, like they downtrodden, they in the hood, but you know, they stick together, they sleep on the couch when they need to, all that good shit, right? And this just completely flipped my fucking head and mine completely 180, right? So look, that's what most people think when they watch Good Times, right? Little family sitcom, good things happen type shit. Say, though highly revered by most as a strong black mother figure for 70s television, behind the thin veil of virtue she hid behind was a woman who caused nothing but pain and suffering to those around her with her actions. This is Florida Evans. It say, boom. Here we have a stressed out Florida Evans physically abusing her youngest son. Now, I watched this clip, and she come in with a fucking load of laundry. She say, I couldn't wash clothes because all the machines broken, goddammit. And she all huffing and puffing and shit. And motherfucking the father get up like, what's up with you type shit? Like, you ain't smiled in a while. You ain't happy type shit. Boom. Little revolutionary Michael get in the middle of it like, can y'all stop arguing? And she just haul off and smack his ass. Smack him in the face.
I do remember that scene.
Yes, I watched this clip, bro.
I remember that happening. Yeah.
Why he say, can y'all, damn.
Because they realized arguing about, like, she huffing and puffing around the crib over small shit. Mind you, keep in mind, Florida,
He like, can y'all chill?
Florida was like the first Rochelle, bro. She ain't have no job. She just had to take care of the house type shit.
That's how they used to try to push that on the family and shit back then.
Yeah, James used to have 2 jobs and shit. He was that type of nigga.
Overworking and shit.
But she come in huffing puffing about the laundry. Haul off, smack this nigga.
That did happen.
Boom, that happens. Motherfucking next, we have Florida Evans telling her son that Jesus was not black and that only white Jesus should be worshipped.
That definitely happened. Because JJ was painting and he painted Black
painted
Jesus.
Black
And then
Jesus.
DeWano was Black Jesus. And she was like, what? The Jesus I know is like this. And the nigga had blue eyes and everything. And James was like, man, your mother be tripping, son. I don't even know what the fuck to tell you.
Yeah, in these clips, he realized talk to the kids and be like, I don't know what she wants.
Hey,
Shit like.
just listen to your mother, son. Yeah, I remember that. He painted Ned DeWano. That definitely happened next.
Here, I knew that was going to be the one to get you, but I know you're going to love this one. Here, we have Florida Evans
Praise Black
cooning
Jesus.
for George Washington. Michael calls him a racist for owning slaves. Michael the Revolutionary. Know the truth.
I remember this.
Florida calls him a great man who should be respected. This video demonstrates not only the type of mother Florida Evans was, but also her character as a person.
I don't remember that, but I couldn't believe that.
When he was doing some Black Panther shit, I remember that episode.
I don't remember that one. But it sounded like some shit that happened.
In season 4, the Evans were facing eviction again.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
To pay the rent, JJ takes bets on her horses and is able to keep a roof over their heads. Instead of being grateful, Florida condemns her oldest son and kicks him out the house for paying the rent.
But she didn't just kick him out the house. She kicked him out of the house in Southside Chicago. Like, you ain't just kick a nigga out the house, bro. Like, you gotta, like, put everything in content. Like, yeah.
Y'all making me want to go back and watch these clips.
Man,
This is
wild
insane.
as shit,
We can
bro.
watch this shit after, bro, but this is
damn.
insanity, fool.
Yeah, wild as shit, bro. Like,
Florida is offered $5,000 in the 70s to star in a commercial promoting a health tonic. Only she refused to endorse it because she had to say that she drank the tonic every day, even though she didn't. Opportunity squandered.
I almost called Esther Roll out her name. I love you, but you drink that goddamn tonic. We struggling and shit. We can't pay the rent.
And then they just got a whole bunch of her fumbling bags telling niggas.
What got me was when James found the money. And then she was like, we can't take this. They broke his head.
That's the one where I was like, damn, yeah, you're right, because she had told JJ not to do something and shit. So he was trying to do something positive. He told him, nah, you can't do that. Look, she definitely was some holding them back shit. That was funny as hell.
If Fumble the Bag was a person, bro, it would be Florida fucking Evans.
It's really just her script, bro. That was how the white people wrote her script.
The fucking white man that ran the show was a white man named Norman, and it just all started to make sense. Fucking James, they had to send him off to Mississippi to drive trucks, and he fucking died.
He dies working.
He could have been making $5,000 off horses with JJ and shit.
Bruh.
What the fuck is going on, man? Then I seen somebody. I never got to the end of Good Times. I don't know how that type shit. Apparently, she gets remarried.
Yeah, she did.
Moves out the house and leave them in the hood. The kids.
Nah, I think everybody moved out the hood. Everybody moved out. Yeah, everybody moved out the hood. Yeah. Nah. That would
I never saw those
episodes. They said she moved
Yeah,
out the house first though. When she
didn't want to move. She wanted. They got married and she wanted to stay in the hood in the house still.
That might be you,
bruh. They had to be like, Mom, get the fuck out type shit. They had to like buy her a house type shit. They bought her a house. That's what happened. Thelma and her husband. Thelma got married too.
That's crazy.
That's the most saddest shit I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Did JJ ever become an artist?
That's crazy.
Shit is crazy.
I done changed my whole perspective on that.
And then
fucking Good Times.
She loved her kids, but
did y'all see motherfuckers was comparing Florida Evans to the nigga off BMF?
Charles.
Lmfao,
yeah. Charles. Yeah.
Like, well, he just holding their ass back. He don't want them to make no money.
Man, Charles was a real nigga in the last episode. He gave their ass some money and everything. He was like,
took your ass long enough.
No bullshit.
How you gonna do that, but you wasn't supporting the shit from the beginning?
Black people.
So, apparently, this happening right now and shit. Apparently, there's a Chinese spy balloon over Montana right now.
Says who? What it look like?
Look, like a white little, like circle, little blimp looking thing. It's a video up here. Look, I can pan from the moon. He pan over to the little balloon. That's the moon right there. And he gonna pan over to the balloon way over here. Shit going viral right now.
Oh shit!
See that thing way over there in the sky. Yeah, apparently there's some kind of circular. Yeah, more look into that, but it's military people dropping that jump. Private players dropping that jump. They're talking about something. They should have shot it down immediately. They're trying to wonder if they shoot it down right now. That's crazy. What the fuck going on?
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of shit about that.
Yeah, it's Ray talking about this like a motherfucker right now. Some type of Chinese. It looked like the moon. Like they try to cover it up as the moon hovering up there. That's exactly what it looked like.
We'll talk about this next week. On the next episode of the Good Guys Podcast. That was our last topic, so we can definitely get up out of here. Episode 149. We out this bitch, man.